What are we calling this? The Hangover Ramen?
Yeah, definitely the Hangover Ramen.
Do you have another name that you would call it?
I can't say that name in public. Wait, you intro, I'm gonna pop up.
You're gonna pop up?
I'm gonna pop up.
Okay.
Okay.
So some of you may be waking up today with a little bit of a headache, pounding head, dry mouth, usual stuff for New Year's, but I have some good news for you because today I have a special guest who is going to show us how to make the hangover here with instant ramen. I have my good friend, James Chang. I was like, it takes
He's alive!
20 years to get up.
It did not take 20 years.
That was a long time.
That was 15 years.
Well, you're like, I'm gonna pop up, and then that was like a...
I am 45. This is how you pop up without
Okay.
throwing your back up.
Okay, well, anyway, James is an amazing chef. He makes me really good food, and today I asked him to make a hangover ramen because I want you guys to have something to cure your hangover if you have one. Even if not, it's gonna be good, so.
So,
What are we making?
we are making my favorite style of ramen. This is kind of like Asian food and American mac and cheese had a baby. So starting off, first of all, this is key. It has to be this one. Just because I don't know what they put in this seasoning packet, but it, with all these ingredients on this tray put together, it's absolute fire. So start off with that, and then we have some enoki mushrooms, onions, scallions, which the vegetables could be whatever you have at home. It could be broccoli, it could be napa. Look, you're hungover. It doesn't matter. It's not that deep. Just put it all together and get it inside you and then go back to bed, okay? You need your sodium, you need your MSG, and then you need your carbs and fats because that's what will make you feel better about life right after. That being said, we have hot dogs, and I am a little bit of a bougie boy. The minimal hot dog that I like to do is Nathan's, which is what these are. Would you quit waving them around,
It's
Lisa?
just fun to
Jesus!
do you know what this reminds me of though? Do you remember when you tried to get me canceled?
Okay, so we're gonna go on, we're not gonna talk about that today.
Remember the green hot dogs that my friend James gave to me? Well, here's what I did with them.
It wasn't even green though, it was
Blue?
turquoise. Besides the hot dogs, we have imitation crab, and then we have Asian pork meatballs, which basically are these. And I always have these in my fridge. They freeze well. They come back to temp well, and then they're kind of bouncy too, so that's fun. These are made from pork and some white pepper and some seasoning, and then the almighty American cheese.
He loves his cheese.
I love cheese.
Every time I ask him for a recipe for something, there's cheese in it somehow.
I
don't even know how.
Cheese. I love all cheese, but I have a special place in my heart for American cheese because this is actually the first cheese that I have ever tasted in my life was American cheese. There's a whole long backstory about it. We're not going to get into it, but yeah.
We can't
those are
get into it. I mean, it's not like we're in a rush or anything.
Why are you fanning yourself with cheese?
I don't know. Oh, I was going to ask you what the brand of this is. What brand should people buy of cheese?
I'm just getting into the whole fanning thing. So on the cheese, you know what? It really doesn't matter because A, it's not real cheese by any standard, and B, like it's just, think of it as almost like a building block for flavor. This is actually Kraft, just because, and it's 2% milk because we're healthy. We're all about health here.
Yes, totally healthy.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is this?
Oh, and that is half and half. I'm so sorry, I forgot about that.
No, it's okay. It's half and half?
It's half and half. Like the
So
actual, oh, no.
You know Holly. She could just drink this.
Really?
Yeah. No, like...
Holly, why are you like
sorry,
this?
I'm outing you like this, Holly, but
Holly, why are you like
I've
this?
had cartons in my fridge and she'll just open it and drink it.
As a dairy lover and as an Asian person
Yeah.
that's trained himself to not be lactose intolerant, which is the thing. This is how us Asians deal with allergies. You just gradually poison your body until your body accepts it.
Kids, don't listen to that.
Okay, I don't listen to that. I'm sorry.
Don't sue me.
I'm sorry. That's
That's-
that's my generation. I am older, so
All good.
this is how we dealt with allergies. But yeah, Holly, really? Really? Honey, it's so thick.
Okay, so we have all the ingredients. What is the first step to this?
So first step, obviously, is to cut the green onions, cut the hot dogs, and cut the scallions.
Okay. I'll cut the hot dogs if you want to. How do you want them cut?
Let's do bias cut, about 1.5 to 2 inches.
What is a bias cut?
Bias cut?
Yeah.
We've had this discussion before, Lisa.
Bias?
Bias cut, yeah.
Oh, is that where it's like slanted?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why can't you just say slant cuts? What's bias? Like, why is it bias?
I have no idea why it's bias. It just makes me sound kind of sophisticated, but Lisa kind of threw that under the bus and ran it over.
No, that's very sophisticated. We are about to do the bias cut on hot dogs. All right, you want to cut the onion so you can cry? I don't want to cry today.
Sure.
Bias cut.
Bias
about
cut.
what? 1 inch, 2 inch?
Probably about at I would say 45-degree angle, roughly.
Like.
No, like that. Like that. And
Oh,
that.
yeah.
There you go.
Like
yeah,
this.
Yeah.
Is this
like
45
that.
degrees?
You know,
Like this,
you're
right?
asking another Asian that doesn't do math what 45 degrees is. You want to do a little bit thinner, so probably about half of that. There you go. Yeah.
Half an inch?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
There you go.
This is a bias cut, guys.
That is a bias cut. And if I said that wrong, I'm sorry.
Oh, they'll let you know for sure. I can't wait.
Lisa has had me drinking for a while. Oh, don't put that out. You know what? We're editing it. It doesn't matter.
All right, how are you cutting the onion?
I am going to use my handy dandy Asian dad cleaver.
How did you get into cooking?
So I actually grew up in the industry. I grew up in the restaurant business. To this day, even like my family in Taiwan, they are still in food service. This is probably the only thing I know how to do well. And by well, that's taken with a grain of salt.
You're a good friend.
You're a good friend
You
too.
can do that well. So I
mean-
would say that.
You know, it always takes a village.
You're a good dad. You're a good husband.
I'm an okay dad.
From what I
I'm
know.
a mediocre husband. I am at best a 3 out of 15 on a husband scale. So there's that. And then now, Lisa, if you want to grab the pork balls
Sure.
and then do a star shape on the top of them.
Are you joking?
I'm not. No. Do I look
Okay.
like I'm joking?
I mean, I don't know what a star. What?
So, okay, here, let me show you. So
Okay.
star shape. Gently. There you go. Like that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
is that a star or is that just a? Betty, would you call this a star? Here, let me slice
Remember.
one for you.
I'm feeding you.
Okay, this is watch the slice. This way and this way.
That's a plus sign.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
cut, okay?
That's what I thought.
But the reason why we do this too is whenever we cook the ramen, when we throw the balls in there, it will actually release a little bit of the flavor of the meatballs into the ramen without overcooking it too. And then it's also visually appealing too once you kind of play everything
Yeah.
up. So
I like that. I
Yeah.
mean, it makes sense. What is your favorite thing to cook?
my favorite thing to cook. You know, that is a very good question. I don't think I necessarily have a favorite thing to cook.
I'm pretty sure chefs hate that question.
I don't think
Pretty
it's.
sure,
I feel like
but I'm curious.
it's depends on my mood and depends on the ingredients I get. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't necessarily have to be a favorite. There's a lot of rotating things I always come back to. Like pork belly is a huge protein that I come back to. We do a lot of steak at home just because I have a 14-year-old that's all he wants.
Steak all day.
Yeah. So
You made me prime rib last Christmas, and that was amazing. That was so good.
I don't remember that.
You
I?
did.
Did I?
You're like, what do you do for Christmas? And then you just dropped off this box, and it was like that and some horseradish and some other stuff. But it was like a thick piece of prime rib.
Well, that's average. We're size queens in a chain
Okay.
household when it comes to meat. Yeah,
I
you're
guess that's
welcome.
average to James. But it was big. All right, so we got the star plus sign meatballs.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the hot dogs.
Yep.
We've got the onions. What's next?
Scallions.
Okay. What are you doing to the? Are you doing anything to the imitation crab, or you just leave it?
No, we're just gonna leave it in there.
Okay.
Yep, just the way
The
it is.
mushrooms the same?
The mushrooms is fine.
Okay.
The mushrooms, they've already kind of been washed. So what we're just gonna do is kind of like hand shred them before throw them in. So
Okay. How do you want these thinly sliced or?
you could just julienne, or yeah, you could just chop them up.
You're
I mean, it's
too
not,
fancy for me, man.
No.
Are we
I'm
just,
too fancy. Look
are
at
we
this
just
girl's
all, are
knife
we just
skills.
all watching me right now? Or
Do you
what's-
see this? Look how thin she is. Rate my chives.
Chives?
Yeah, rate my chives. It's a whole thing.
Green onions?
Well, yeah. I mean,
You're
we're using
drunk.
green onions.
James is drunk.
I wish I was.
Okay.
Just do all of it. And then you might as well do the whites too.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'll do the whites. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, let's see your skills. Can you do it blindfolded?
I can't. With this knife, yes. With your knife, no.
You want to do it blindfolded?
I could probably do it blindfolded, yeah.
Okay. We did it in a... The only reason I bring this up because we did it in a prior video with Wallace. Is this Guinness World Record breaking?
Are we trying to go for the slowest?
Oh my god!
We go home like, ah. Jesus
But
Christ.
please be careful.
Okay, hold on. We need
I don't know
I
how
can
to-
still see.
I don't know if that will like fit right. Oh.
Oh my God, I feel like I'm getting...
Okay, now I'm actually nervous. Please be careful.
It's fine. So there's the ends right there. There's my knife.
Zam.
Oh my God, that's horrible!
No, that's good.
Ah!
You didn't cut off your finger. There's no blood, so that's a win in my book. I don't have to tell your wife or your son. Something happened today while we were making instant ramen.
The best part is I actually just cut myself trying to clean the green onions off
Are you
the blade.
serious?
Dead serious.
Oh my god. Do you need a band-aid?
Nah, it's fine.
I mean, we don't want blood in the food though.
Oh, there's that.
Don't look at the plastic bags.
I'm not judging. I'm also Asian girl.
I save all my plastic bags.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah. Betty knows. Betty's down about it.
Here's-
Oh, wow. This is like a nice first aid kit. You come to my house, you cut your hand, you get masking tape, paper towels, and if you're lucky, if the cut's big enough, a crushed up cigarette.
Wow, I can't believe you cut your finger.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know. I cut my
After
finger
your-
after I was blindfolded.
My eyes are watering and I hate my life right now.
That's also my secret power is I wear contacts. So as a contact wearer, anytime you cut onions, it does not affect you.
I will be back to wearing contacts soon. My LASIK has worn off. It sucks.
Did you forget to make a payment on it?
They just canceled the.
They just canceled the
They're like, all
LASIK.
right, let's give her a bad
And I'm
vision
like,
again.
no, man. It's like iRepo, man. I'm triaging.
You're what?
I'm triaging. Do you not watch Grey's Anatomy?
I do not.
Really? No, triage is whenever somebody is bleeding and then it's like an emergency thing.
Someone find me a 14 gauge cannula or a 16 gauge, whatever you can find the biggest. Got it.
All right, so we got the green onions. We've got the hot dogs. We've got the meatballs. What do we do next?
Now we get a pot, we get water, and we start cooking.
Okay.
I can't believe I cut myself.
I mean,
Like, really?
sorry.
embarrassing, my God.
That was my fault for
No,
suggesting. Well, you weren't even blind.
I wasn't even blindfolded. That's the most.
That's
That's
not
the
my
most
fault.
embarrassing
I don't-
about it. It was after the fact.
Yeah, you should be embarrassed.
I know. Are we good?
I think so. I don't know. I haven't used this in a while.
This is where you need to read the directions on the ramen.
But do we need to add more since we're adding so much stuff?
We will add more, but this, guys, that's key. Shut up, Lisa.
Do you need your old man glasses?
I did not bring them today. Oh, 2 cups. Okay, got it.
Okay,
Be right back.
2 cups. This actually looks like the fancy version of champong.
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 Listen to that thing. Holy moly. I've never really listened to your stove before.
Listen to it. It's ASMR. Hand pull. Do you watch ASMR?
No, I can't watch ASMR.
Hand pulls.
Is that what they do?
It does. It's very calming. If I can't sleep, I'll watch it, and then there's something about the hand movements. They like, and they pull stuff. It feels like they're pulling the negative energy out of you. You should watch it. You're a stressful person. So
I'm a stressful person.
I think it would benefit you.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so we have an oil packet.
Oil packet.
We got flakes and we've got soup base.
Yeah, why don't you throw the flakes in? Here. And then you grab all the onions and throw the onions in.
Okay. Before it's boiling? Mm-hmm. Okay. This is you crawling out of bed, making this, eating it, and then crawling back into bed. What are you drinking New Year's night?
A shot of whiskey and 3 Tylenols. Oh wait, New Year's night? I'm sorry. I heard New Year's Day.
No, it's so that's your hair of the was it
That
called?
is the hair of the dog.
Yes. No, what are you drinking New Year's Eve to get to end the year?
Okay, so first of all, New Year's Eve, it's a marathon, not a sprint, everybody. So you don't need to be doing 15 shots in a row. What you need to do is drink a low ABV beverage such as a seltzer and then intersperse it with shots, maybe 1 every hour to hour and a half. And then let your body acclimate to it. Because if you do 10 shots in a row in like 2 hours, you're not gonna make it to like midnight. So that's my PSA as a 45-year-old imbiber.
I feel like 10 shots an hour would kill me.
Yeah.
I think that would kill any human being. That's a lot.
I don't know, man. You know, some of these restaurant people, y'all know who you are. Y'all can put that stuff away, okay? It's boiling now. You put the nudes in.
Okay. These are nice looking nudes.
Yeah.
This looks premium.
Yeah. They say to cook them about 5 minutes. I usually do about 3 to 4. I'm gonna do a timer.
Are you sure it said 5 minutes, or is that?
I am positive
your
it does
eyes?
5 minutes.
6 minutes.
I am not sure that
Wow.
it was 5 minutes. My bad. Does it say really? No, it says 5 minutes right here.
It says 6 minutes here.
But it says 5 minutes. So we're both right, technically.
Okay.
Nongxin, we y'all need to step up, okay?
Y'all need to clarify this. What is the best instant ramen?
I refuse to answer that question.
Why?
Because it just kind of depends on what kind of mood I'm in, though. I can't necessarily pick a favorite.
Okay, what did you grow up on?
We really didn't eat that much instant ramen when I was a kid. Because my dad always had restaurants and my family was always in food service, so they were always like, no, instant ramen is bad for you, blah, 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 blah. So,
well, at the same time, they were probably able to whip up anything they wanted in the kitchen, right? So
yeah,
you probably
I mean,
ate really well.
Yes and no. I
Yeah.
mean, also as somebody that like does work in a restaurant, like at the end of the day, I don't want to cook. Like I'm done. So it's kind of like sometimes you'll go home and your family just be like, "We're hungry." I'm like, "Okay, go scrounge, figure it out. Go fend for yourself." So,
but then you're posting on your Instagram like these steaks and these amazing meals, and I'm just a little bit jealous because it looks so good.
oh, excuse me,
What?
Miss Smoked Brisket and Prime Rib. Oh, okay.
I make it every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. I make it every once in a while too. You want to put the hot dogs and the bowls in?
Yes, sir. How many people is this going to?
So this will be like one person with plenty of leftovers because you're going to eat this, go back to bed, and then wake up later and be like, oh, I feel kind of peckish again. So that's it.
The left. Oh, I see. You've
Yeah.
really thought this out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a fat kid, and I like drinks. So
I don't actually think I've been hungover on a New Year's for a long time.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah. Usually I'll celebrate with some champagne with friends and then call it a night.
You want to put the seasoning packet in?
Yeah. Sorry that conversation was boring. Change the subject.
I am focused.
Yeah. See this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, going back to it, no, like I don't remember the last time I was actually drunk on New Year's, just because I'm usually a DD in the family.
That is a good rule to have.
That is a
making
good
sure
rule.
everyone's safe.
Yeah, making sure everyone's safe. And we usually try to stay pretty close to home too.
Yeah.
We don't do the going out and all that stuff. I'm like, dude, like after you hit a certain age, that's just not fun anymore. Like
What is that certain age? So people know.
that certain age is like, I don't know, 10 years ago, 35, where like I appreciate being in my jammies and then toasting the New Year's and then going to bed. You want to pop in the enoki mushrooms?
Yes, of course. I just had this, but I had to chop it up because I was making egg drop soup for my nieces and nephews. I was like,
Oh, look
it's
at
so-
you!
it's so
Such
easy
a
to
good
choke on this.
aunt.
But wouldn't you agree it's easy to choke on enoki mushroom?
No, it really is easy to
So
choke on
I did not
enoki
want them to
mushrooms.
choke.
And remember the balls that we cut
Into the plus signs?
into the plus signs. Look at that. Okay. Look at that. If you can see
It
it.
opened up.
It opened
It reminds me of the monsters in Stranger Things. When they open up their face, it looks like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's show the camera here.
Maybe you're better at chopsticks than I am.
See? Would you not agree? Do you watch Stranger Things?
I was too scared to watch the so I watched it with my roommates in college, and once I graduated, I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
No,
I
you,
totally
no,
understand.
you and me, baby. Like, no, like that's for my grandma. Okay, we are superstitious.
See? It looks like them. The face opens and
Okay. All right, now let's add the crab. I turned down the heat, by the way, because you don't want your noodles to overcook.
okay.
Let's add the crab.
These are thick noodles, so they would take a while, right? A while.
You would
compared to
think,
others.
but like these, I find cook a lot faster than what you would. Oh, look at you with your little. Okay. And now we turn it back up a little bit to get it to a boil.
Oh, this looks amazing and smells amazing. I love that you have like your veggies, but you also have your salty proteins.
Yeah, and once again, like it doesn't matter what veggie you put in here, as long as you put some kind of vegetables. Just because even if you don't eat the vegetables, it will bring a sweetness and depth to a ramen that you won't be able to get with even just pure MSG or chicken bouillon or anything like that. So there's that.
Chef talk.
And then grab the half and half, and I want you to pour until I say stop.
Okay.
Stop. Right about there. And I want to say that's maybe a fourth of a cup of
What is this
half
doing?
and half.
What is this bringing to the?
It brings creaminess to it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we want to grab the cheese and then just throw the slices on there separately.
You cut these into triangles.
I did cut them into triangles because we fancy out here.
Very
Fancy. Bougie.
bougie with our craft cheese.
I know. 2% milk, y'all. Let's sit for a hot minute. And if you guys can see how the cheese is already melting, here, you want to grab chopsticks and I want you to give it a good stir until like the cheese is all mixed in.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
don't leave the cheese on top.
No. We want to incorporate it into the soup.
Okay. Ooh, yes. This is gonna be very cheesy.
I would like to bring the fact that Lisa is wearing white while doing this.
I know when you showed up and you saw I was wearing, I was like, I don't
like-
know what to say.
I'm like, this is going to end in tears, but she's doing great. Great. Yeah, you're doing great.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
doing fine. Wow, this is gonna be. You got the. That was close. You got the half and half, and you got the cheese. This
She's
is
doing okay.
Not for lactose intolerant people.
No, honey, no. If you're lactose intolerant, just skip the last two steps. Or you can get in a microplane and just zest a little bit lactate in there, just to help out.
Actually, that's a great idea.
Oh my God, I hope not. If you look at it now, it's kind of thick and all the cheese is melted in. That's great.
Yeah.
And we want to take the green onions and just...
Let's check the thickness of this. Oh, I have a viscosity meter.
When did you get a viscosity meter?
When I started making ramen, taste it and see if this is to your likeness.
No, you taste it. I know what this tastes like.
Oh, okay.
I know what this tastes like.
Ooh.
So that's good, right? That's
That
good,
is
right?
so good.
Okay, so add the green onions.
Yum.
And then this, y'all, this is what makes it.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. All of this?
Yeah, all of it. All of it, give it a good little stir. And I know this seems like it's a lot of green onions, but it's actually not, because once you mix it in with the hot broth, it kind of dissolves and it will give the broth a nice oniony kick without it being overpowering.
Are we adding your chili oil to this?
We can, I didn't think about it.
We should. So James makes amazing chili oil. Probably the best chili oil I've ever had in my entire life. And that's not an exaggeration. Yes, I'm a little biased, but it's amazing. You just made batch number
19. Okay, this seasoning oil, I don't know what the heck you guys put in here, but this will make a sock taste good.
That was such a weird visual in my mind.
You know, I was grasping. I'm
That
not
was
gonna
good.
lie. I was
No, but
searching for.
You got the point across.
I hope so.
You got the point
So yeah,
across.
give it a good mix and then try the broth now.
I'm so excited for this. You have no idea.
And I wanted Lisa to try it before the seasoning or after the seasoning so she could actually taste like the difference.
Double dipping, let's go. Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
that adds a depth to it,
Yep.
like a spicy, tangy depth to it.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to eat out of the pot?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Will you grab burnt calcifer for me? I know. It was rough. I was sad.
Calcifer is not burnt. He hit puberty.
Wait, is this going to burn him too? YOLO,
mean,
he's already burnt. Dude, look at the steam. This is nuts.
Tell me French.
All right, grab your nudes. I'm going to add some, I'm going to create the ultimate bite. Got some hot dog.
Oh.
Bro, are you serious?
We're going to edit that out.
Jeez,
We're going to edit that out.
Are you freaking serious?
It was just one little spot right there. One little spot.
But this entire time.
You know what? After I cut my fingers, all bets were off.
Finish him. Good?
Oh, no.
I need some imitation crab. I need some mushroom, please. Here we go. Let me choke on this mushroom. Are you about to whip out a knife?
Yes.
Here you go. Whip it.
Oh, you hold on tight
Yep.
to it, okay? Oh.
Makes a dream work.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay, so I've got the noodles, I've got some mushroom, I've got the hot dog. I'm adding this meatball here. I think that's everything, right?
I think so, yeah.
Got scallions in there. Ooh, that's hot. Should I just do it? One bite?
No. Blow on it some more. So hot.
Cool, James, making sure I don't die.
Y'all, that was impressive. That was impressive.
Oh my god. That's so good. That is amazing. Will you grab your chili oil?
E.
This is one of the best ramen, like instant ramens I've ever had. And I've had hundreds of bowls. Batch number 19, how much do you think we should add?
Lisa, you're not normal. Okay, you're not a normal person. Please
how
don't
much
do
we
that.
added to the wings on Monday.
Please don't do that.
Okay.
Just a little bit. You know, that's fine. Yeah, that's. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the whole thing. I thought you were just doing like a little spoonful. I'm like, please don't. One lie. Nothing happened.
That's comforting.
Yeah.
This is what I want if I'm hungover for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. And that's where the cheese and the half and half, which milk will work, heavy cream will work. Don't do 2% skim because we all know that's not milk. That's water with milk flavoring at this point.
Look at these noodles. Oh, we should do a thumbnail. Look at the noodles. Just.
My 3 chins.
All right, thanks.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks for showing me how to make this.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so if you're hungover, you should definitely try this because it's absolutely amazing. For me, this would feed like 3 people. It's a lot of protein.
I would say this would feed like 2 Asians. 3 people.
Jaden, what do you think of the ramen? Not impressed. Can you wave at everyone? Bye. I love you.